This is Peach. This is your base color. You're going to cover the entire face of Naruto with Peach. And since this is your base color, you're going to use tan as your shading. And you're going to use the light version of brown as the shading that goes on top of the tan. And your brown is your darkest. So you're basically going from the lightest point of color to the darkest one. So since Peach is your base, around everything that's on his face is going to be outlined with the tan. And when it's outlined with the tan is going to be outlined with the light brown. But every time you add a color, you get thinner and thinner. And the line that's almost on top of the black line or near the black line will be your brown. And that's how it's basically done. This is basically what I'm going to show you into this tutorial for the very first baby to baby artist tutorials. I'm just going to teach you how to shade in anime characters with 24 Crayola color pencils. Now, since I've already did the speed draws for these, I'm going to go through and show you how you're necessarily supposed to know where the shading goes. So usually around the eyes, eyebrows, hair, chin lines, usually everything that's on a face. And I'm going to be putting clips of me speed drawing, speed shading Naruto in. And I'll get back with you on that one. But now I'm just going to make like a little freaking like tester run with the Peach already shaded. This is going to be our version of Naruto for today. Make him look really derpy. And this is just me freeballing. I really don't draw like this. I'm just drawing like this today. Later I'll show you how to do Naruto, the actual Naruto, in a different method. But he was too big, and when I did the first tutorial, he was too long. And I really hate when people do tutorials with supreme like artist materials. It makes me really offended. So you're basically just gonna go through, make this your base color, color the entire thing. Then with the tan, you're gonna go over marks that are in his face, underneath, and it's basically you're using tan to map out your shading. You get it? So I'm going to color another Naruto, and I'll probably do like 2 different Narutos. And I'll get started with that, I believe, now. So, okay. Okay, since I am finished with Peach color, shout out to my friend mightyjacqui on Instagram. They inspired me to do this tutorial for you guys to teach you how to anime color with cheap art supplies. And now we're just going to go through and we're going to use the tan. And we're going to highlight where our shading is going to go and where it's going to fit within Naruto's face. And like I've said before, after this video, I'm going to do a completely different Naruto. and show you how to shade it with side shading. And this is face front shading. So let's continue. Now that I planned out where the shading goes with the tan, I'm just going to go through and I'm going to highlight it with the light brown and do the darkest with the dark brown. Like I've said before, it doesn't take long and it does very well. And you're basically going to extend your lines out. Each time you add a color, you extend your lines out. And you're basically just coloring on top of color to shade. And we're just going to do that right now. And I'll get back to you once I've did that. And then after that, we're going to highlight and push out features with the orange and the light orange. So let's go. Okay, now that I have did the darkest and the dark shading, we're going to go through with orange and light orange, and we're going to highlight his features with orange and go over his skin with light orange on where the light hits them the least. So like, since it's face forward, we're going to do like the half of his face. Like half of his face. Because he's a tan person and he doesn't need to be this bright. You know what I'm saying? So in areas where it doesn't need to be like white or like a peach color, we're going to go through with light orange and highlight his features with dark orange. So let's begin. And we are done with the dark orange. And we're just going to go through his face and depict on where we want the light orange to go, because he's a tan person and we're just going to lightly press and fill in his tanness. So let's get started. And there we go. He is finished. Now you're going to see a clip of me doing a side view version of Naruto. And I should be finished with this tutorial. Just remember, I used this with inexpensive markers. I did this tutorial with 24 Crayolas. And we just used 6 Crayolas out of the pack. And I hope this made it easier for you guys. And follow me on Instagram. Look me up. My Gmail is bossbreezy@gmail. If you would like to speak with me, you can also hit me up on Kick. My name is Day My Bay. And all this other jazz. Look forward to more baby to baby artist tutorials is what I'm going to forever call these. In next video, we're going to be covering his hair. And after that, we're going to be doing clothing. We're going to stay on these 2 pictures for about 2 videos. Like for 2 more videos. Because we're going to cover hair front face and cover hair side face. Even though the technique is the same. I'm also going to put a separate hair tutorial up on how to draw base shapes and how to configure placement where the eyes, face, mouths, ears, and clothing goes. And just wait for all these other videos and tutorials that will soon be coming out on to help you become a better artist. So without that being said, let your dreams be known and let's grow together, shall we? Peace. And wait. Before you go, artist pro tip of the day, hashtag outline your artwork before you color it. Because it will look 10 times better than just looking at straight up pencil. I forgot to tell you that. I forgot to do that. And like any other person and any other artist, I make mistakes. And I'm going to show you my mistakes because other people, when they do a tutorial, they don't show you that they had messed the hell up. I had messed up. I admitted it. And now every video is probably going to have a pro tip if I miss something. So, hey, I'm just going to be real with you, and I'm going to show you that even though you're an artist, you're allowed to make mistakes, and that's how you grow. So now I'm going to show you the clip of me doing side view Uzumaki, and I'm going to finish outlining this. So now I'm gone for real this time. Peace out. Dun, 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 dun.